Alright, what's going on, everybody? Here again with another gameplay. Can you believe this? Xerath versus Fizz. You know what, actually somebody the other day, or even yesterday, asked me about how to play against Fizz, or what champion to pick against Fizz. Well, I'm here to tell you guys, pick Xerath against Fizz. It really doesn't matter that much. It matters what items you build, pretty much. So this game, I'm gonna build Banshee Veil, and I'm gonna skip Luna Seiko completely. I don't build this item at all. And here's why. Obviously I'm gonna pick the mana item, the last chapter or whatever it is from the Morello, to have the mana. And next is gonna be Banshee Veil. And after that I'm gonna have to build Boots, then Void Staff, Lyandra's Torment and Death Cap. And there's no room for the Luna Seiko. Otherwise I'll be losing either Lyandra's Torment, which I think is better late game, and without Banshee's Veil I just pretty much die. I mean, it completely neutralizes Fizz's ultimate. So that's why I'm picking Banshee's Veil. That's the only reason. Fizz ultimate. I don't think I get hit after I buy Banshee's Veil. I don't get hit with the ultimate anymore. I'm not even worried about that ultimate. Obviously, if I get jumped or surprised, like running through the jungle, something like that, then you're screwed anyway. You shouldn't be running through the jungle if you have no vision. You're gonna stick with your range. You don't let him attack you. The only way he can go close distance if you get too close or with ultimate. Now I don't know how good this Fizz is or was. Yeah, now I was full health and he's so low. And he wasn't even following up with ultimate, so I was not gonna use anything. And I think that's the only time I get hit. Another thing what you get with the Banshee's Veil is another 10% cooldown reduction. So I'm ready. I have 10% from the runes, 10 Morello, 20%, and Banshee's Veil, so it's maximum cooldown reduction. Pretty much from the second item. It's gonna be 30 something, but at the end game it's gonna be 40%. Now you guys saw I was using ultimate on Fizz, even though I knew it's not gonna kill him. And the reason why I'm doing this is because when Fizz hits you with ultimate, his ultimate, the fish thingy, you're not gonna get the chance to use your ultimate. You're gonna, most of the time you're gonna die. If Fizz uses ultimate on you and follows up with the other attacks, you're gonna die. You're not even gonna get the chance. I don't know why this Warwick was jumping out for me. So what I usually do is, if the Fizz uses his jump, and only if he uses his jump, I'm usually gonna use the ultimate afterwards. And try to hit all shots, get that HP down. And then he's low enough, he's not gonna be able to jump you like that, even with ultimate. I mean, he can, but he's putting himself way more risk than with the full health. One of my mistakes is I don't really pay attention that much, like I should. I wasn't that aware that this team fight was going on at the Drake until I saw the Fizz leaving middle. Then I saw something's up. You see, I got a lot of learning to do. Well, this Fizz messed up. I used the barrier because I knew there was gonna come some burst to block that damage. I don't want to get that low. Maybe I would have survived, but then I would have been so low. He just might have just followed me under the tower. Besides, barrier cooldown is so low. It's already 90 seconds, 87. Next team fight. But usually the next team fight is gonna be optimal. Yeah, at this point I can do nothing. Got a nice stun on Fizz. So some of you guys ask me from my, like, what do I do in game? Like, what is your macro game? I don't even, I had to Google this thing. I don't even know what my macro game was. So basically, how do I say it? My game style is pretty much don't make any mistakes. Know I'm gonna be strongest at the lane game, so I don't really take that many risks. I mean, you don't want to take any risks. Why take risks? That's the bottom line. I always try to play defensively. I'm just looking for always to poke. I never push towers, pretty much, because I only push towers when I see the enemy jungler on the map. I know he's on top or he's on the middle, and I know mid laner just went back. Only then I will push towers, because you have no escaping abilities. You don't want to put yourself on that risk. If you have no vision, you have no idea where enemy jungler is. That's a risk. And my tower damage is just auto attacks. It's ridiculously low. I only push towers when I'm certain. Obviously, I usually try to, like, when I get the first tower down, if I get my first tower down, then I try to help other lanes to get the first tower down. Then move on to the second tower. Then if you get your tower down, you don't want to push the second tower. Certainly, you're gonna help other lanes to push towers. And then it's already a team fight. I died here. You always want to push the tower with somebody else. Or if you know you're completely safe. That's how I do it. And obviously with Xerath I can't really start dragons, drakes, or even baron. Most of the time, well, obviously we take the drake whenever we can. If you play. But you always want to make sure you have. You always want to make sure the enemy doesn't know you're doing the track. You want to get rid of those walls. Oh my god, nice. I love playing with Wukong in our team. That's like really good combination with Xerath. If he gets that ultimate on like 2 or 3 enemy team members, you can pretty much shoot all your 5 shots into that middle. They're just stuck in that storm, that Wukong storm. You just spam all of your 5 shots into that storm. That's like awesome. I like that. But you have to act fast. So with the Drake you always want to get those wards down. With Drake it's not that hard. I mean, this guy dies pretty fast, so you can even ninja it sometimes. And what I always try to do is I use a couple of spells on the Drake or Baron, and then I'm gonna try to do a little bit scouting. If I see somebody coming, I'm gonna start poking. I'm gonna switch all my damage on poking enemies. So already if they're coming in, I'm gonna do some damage to them. That's what I usually do. And with Baron, well, I can say only on diamonds. I don't know how far you guys are in ranked. But in diamond what we do is, it's rarely when we go for Baron like early on. Usually we get 1 or 2 inhibitors down. Then the enemy has to defend. Then we're gonna try to push the Baron. And even with Baron, I'm gonna I'll do some damage, but if I sense like enemies coming or we have some wars, I'm doing a little bit of scouting. I don't go too far. If I see the enemy coming, I'm gonna switch my damage to the enemy. Because my bulking is already pushing them back, gives my team a little bit more time. Because the ADC is gonna do the most damage anyway. So that's always good. I can hold pretty well the enemy team busy, or do some, if they're gonna run into me, so they're gonna take already massive damage. And that's gonna make the Baron fight even easier. I wasn't really paying too much attention in this game at the moment, but I think we're gonna be pushed back. I'm not sure. You see, oh yeah, this game I was even trying Leandro Storm out first before the white stuff. So I'm constantly testing, I'm trying things out, I'm just not settled. I'm just not taking one build and just stick with it. It's not working. Not in diamond. Like against Fizz, I pretty much have to take Bansh's Veil. Like against Zed, I have to take Hourglass. And the reason I'm building white stuff and then storm it before that gap, it's because damn is gonna build magic resist no matter what. And I don't want to be like, oh shit, I built that gap and they're full of magic resist. I'd rather have that magic preparation all the time, no matter what they build. Well, I guess that's it, guys. That's how you play against Fizz. I hope you learned something from it. By the way, I love your comments, guys. Keep commenting. I read everyone, even if they don't respond. I am reading every comment. And thank you guys for supporting my videos, my channel. Thanks for watching. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook. Leave a like, share, subscribe. And runes are coming up right now.